Hello, and welcome to another episode of War of the Human Tanks. And this is Dr. Schneider. So, this is our save file. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do one free battle to demonstrate the concept and also to gain some resources. And then between episodes, I'll just play some free battles to get some supplies. So, start this battle. And as you can see, the tanks that we researched at the end of the last episode are ready to go. So let's check them out. That's a command tank that we originally had available. So this barrage tank, if you look at the stats, has a little bit more shooting range, but it costs quite a bit more. Is the shooting area? No, the shooting area is the same. So this one just has a little bit more range. We also researched this assault, and this one has one more speed. So let's make 2 of those. And because we're a little bit low, I'm not going to make a Mogami because we still have 2 Kanas left. I'm going to make a Pochi because they're cheap and it's a unit that you can throw under the bus. Alright, so first, Hichiko. As you can see, it's the same map. So for now, all we can do is replay the battle that we already fought. And I believe unit placement never changes, although their movement patterns do change. So basically going for the same setup, except this time we're going to try out our new assault. And then we should have room for the Mike right there. Alright. Still no modules, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Let's go. So as we do more story, we'll get more free battles to do. So in theory, his assault should get to move first, because they have a better connection. Alright, let's move to here. And take out this unit. Grab the Pochi. Do a recon. Alright. So we're going to take this one, put her here. As long as we're fairly aggressive with our assaults, it shouldn't be an issue. And I'll just put you on standby. Alright, move up as far as you can. And recon. Get some eyes up here. Nothing. So now we're going to move up this way. And as you can see, we're obliterating the enemy force just because we have a faster connection speed. We have to be a little bit careful. Alright. I'm actually just going to detonate. It's a little bit of a waste if you only get one, but I just want that unit off the board, because potentially we could take out leggings with this move. Alright, let's stand by. Let's take a blind shot up here. Excellent. Alright. We're probably going to lose. Nope, she missed. She didn't have line of sight. So even though there's going to be like one or two more units, let's take out leggings before we lose any important units. And we should get more supplies this time because he took out more tanks. Alright, so I think that was a little bit better than last time. And it puts us in a good position. So I'll just do a hard save. Let's move on to the next episode. So, in between each episode, we get the song and everything. The Armored Train is the first battle with a secondary objective, I believe. I'm also going to just pass through the story. You can pause it and read it if you like. It really helps you get in the game. You just don't have time, in all likelihood. So, basically, in between each battle, we get the expository banter that kind of not only reveals characters, but sets us up for the battle. So, I believe we're receiving orders now. And our characters receiving punishment. Alright, so this is a missive detailing the mission that we're supposed to deal with this train. A little bit cliche. That's what makes it endearing. Alright, so before we get there, we'll say that this is kind of like a boss fight. And we have to be fairly aggressive. It's also hilarious. Wait till you see it. So a little tip here. Okay, so see what we can assemble. Nothing there. You can only research between chapters. Let's get one of those. What's the tank limit for this? So we get 12 units. We have 4 assaults. Make it 4 barrage. Let's see. 8 and then command 9, so we can fit 2 more. And I think I'm actually going to crank up the assaults. Because of the nature of this fight, Pochi isn't really going to be very useful. And we only need one scout for now. So as usual, I'll place Hishiko first. Here's the train track. You can kind of see the watermark behind the tiles. And the boss will only move along the train track, but there'll be lots of other enemy units coming down. So we'll put Hishiko back in center. We'll put our Kanas back here. The Mogamis I'll actually put a little bit forward, even though they're an incredibly valuable unit. I want to take advantage of their range. If you recall, they have 7 range, so they can almost take pot shots right off the bat. Now the Albas I'm going to place right along the front line. And basically they're going to rush up and body block our Mogamis as soon as possible. And the Asahis are going to be right in behind. And Mike, I'll put her in the middle for mobility. Now that should be all 12 tanks. So we're going to rely on our faster connection speed. I'm going to toss a hard save down here. If we have to redo the fight, it'll just let us skip all the expository cutscenes. I'm hoping we don't have to, but this is kind of a tough fight. There's a little bit of RNG involved, because even though the starting positions are set, they will react to my movements. I'm going to want to grab my assaults as soon as they're connected. Alright, first assault, move over here, stand by. Second assault, move up, stand by. Basically, I'm just creating line of sight with enough distance that if an enemy comes up, I can see them. Now, I'm not attacking, because if I shoot one of these unknown tiles, I could hit an enemy, but I'll also be revealing my position. They won't know exactly where I am, but they'll know I'm in range to shoot that, and on this side of the map, there's not that much leeway. So now I'm going to be looking out for this straight ahead, and let's do some recon. Get some eyes there. Alright, there's the enemy unit. Alright, so their scout just took out one of my assaults, unfortunately. I'm actually going to move this assault over, take it out, so I can take this one out immediately, because that will really mess up my line if it gets close enough. I'm going to push up with my next good assault. I'm actually going to throw an attack here because the train could be there. And it wasn't. So I'm going to throw an attack up here. So as you saw, the train has a face on it. It's likely there'll be another segment here then. Maybe there. So it has multiple hitboxes, as you may have deduced. Might not be there. Hey! So you see it's an enormous train. Hilariously, these can't get out. Well, let's put them in standby for now. Alright, so I'm going to move my assault up, try and get some eyes. Also throw an attack in, because if it moved, I'll be able to hit a different segment. Nope, wrong character. The danger is when I move close enough, it'll also be able to see me. So this is what it looks like. We have to destroy every tile. So, yeah, that one's probably the best choice. So this is why Pochi would be useless, because she'd only be able to hit one segment, just like any other tank. Go really hard on this. Oh, enemy almost got shot down. So since we know where the enemy is, I should be able to move here and still be concealed. My attack range is only 1, so I don't want to fire yet. Throw recon down just because. So you see, this one has a cross-shaped attack range, but the ones on the side don't exist. That's why we don't want to have our units too close together. So if I move this one here, I can attack here. We were really lucky to get the first hits on it with our barrage units, because I think we did enough damage to stop it from moving. But I really need any of them to connect before the train does. Oh, their barrage is coming in. Even though they're second level assaults, they're still cheap, so I'm not too concerned about their loss. I'm slightly annoyed. Alright. So this should tidy things up. And hopefully that's that. Yep. All we had to do is destroy the train. We could have gone around and farmed up some units, but the loss would have been worse. And as you can see, the salvage from this mission is incredible. So when I'm farming off camera, I'll probably be doing this one until we unlock something better. I love that. It's so cute. It's the best sound ever. Anyway, I'll be skipping through this, and I will queue up some research before the end of the episode. Here we come with Kurara again. She'll play a big part in the next episode, and I haven't played too much into it. As you saw from my other save file, I made it chapter 10. And I'm going to not play that file and just stay blind afterwards. Because the first impression will be great, I'm sure. So we're getting a little bit deeper into our distant admiration. That is the end of the chapter. What this does, I think, is it shows your map progression with your furthest file. Not the one you're currently playing, as far as I know. Okay, so let's develop. Do you have enough to develop a module? Scouting range and Daisy Bomb. What tanks do we have? I really don't want to invest. Once you invest in a module, you can get it for everything. So that's why they're more expensive, because they're always good. You're getting a blueprint, just like with the tanks, and then the actual module is cheaper. But at that level, like +1 bomb radius, I could get probably just by upgrading Pochi. So these are also expensive, but they're barrage units with a faster transmission speed. And as you saw in the last battle against the train, they reload slowly. And that could be a problem. Basically, we could save more units if they fired more often. So I am going to invest in those, because barrage is also my favorite unit type at this point in the game. And I am going to develop Pochi into the next level. And then I'm going to save supplies, because when I do my off-camera supply farm, I will have to build these for the battle, and I'll need supplies, and they're incrementally more expensive. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to make units, and I'm going to lose units, but I will not develop units off camera. So I'm not going to make this upgraded assault until the next video, because I don't want you to miss any of that process. But hopefully I'll have enough supplies that we can just research everything available between each mission. Anyway, that should do for that. I hope you enjoyed. Comment, let me know what you thought of the episode. Leave a like, it helps a lot. And if you really enjoy it, consider subscribing. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.